Am I the asshole for running away from home because I'm terrified of my husband and also terrified of my son? Please listen before judging. I'm a 35-year-old woman. I have an 18-year-old son and a 45-year-old husband who I am trying to divorce. I met my husband when I was 16 at church. When I was 17, I became pregnant by him. I don't remember everything from that time clearly, but when my parents found out, they confronted him and made me marry him. I had my son not long after. From the beginning, my husband was unkind and controlling. I tried to keep peace in the home by cooking his favorite meals, keeping the house clean, and doing small jobs to earn money so I could buy him small gifts. If I upset him or made a mistake, he would hurt me. I went to my father for help. He told me this was my punishment for having premarital relations. When I asked what my husband's punishment was, he said, "His punishment is having to settle for you." My mother was unable to help. She has been heavily medicated for most of my life and rarely speaks or acts without my father's direction. Over time, things became worse. I wasn't allowed to leave the house without covering visible injuries. My son grew up watching all of this. Instead of resenting his father, he admired him. When my son was around 10 years old, he began acting aggressively toward me. At first it was minor, but as he got older, it became severe. If I said no, I was hurt. If I disappointed him, I was hurt. My husband dismissed it, saying he's learning how to be a man. Eventually, I became afraid of my own child. When he was 16, he caused a serious injury to my arm. Another time, when I asked him for help lifting something, he restrained me and hurt me. What frightened me most was not only the behavior, but his reaction afterward. I stopped eating properly. I stopped sleeping. I lived in constant fear. After my son turned 18, I packed a bag and left in the middle of the night. I slept on a park bench. I went to the library and found information about a women's shelter. I worked hard and eventually rented a small studio apartment. Then my son found me. He stood outside my door for hours, crying and calling me Mama, a name he hadn't used in years. I was afraid he would force his way inside, but my neighbors helped make him leave. Now my phone is full of messages. My son says I am a bad mother for leaving. My husband says he will not grant me a divorce and that I have failed as a woman. My father says I will end up alone. Even my mother told me that a woman should never leave her child, no matter how painful life becomes. I have packed another bag. I am leaving the city entirely. A shelter far away has agreed to help me. So I am asking, am I the asshole for running away from home to protect myself?